You're watching Arise, the world's standout news channel. Arise News, awards, and beyond.
My name is Eugenia Abu, and I'm delighted as always for the opportunity to serve. Your Excellency, Representative of the President, Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst the representative of Mr. President, and of course, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. People say it's just a road, but a road is really not the same thing as just a road. Let me illuminate. There are roads and there are roads. There are symbolic roads for whom you follow. These are people who mentor you, who advise you. Then there are roads for vehicular movement and footfalls. There are pathways, footpaths, bush paths, and narrow non-vehicular roads. So yes, they are all roads by all forms of definition. But roads differ from each other. And today, we commission yet again a well thought out, well constructed, modern road that would ease traffic and confer economic benefits on the good people and citizens of the FCT. A smooth, well-apportioned road for ease of movement. To unpack the essence of this road and provide us with some explanation on the facilities therein is the Executive Secretary, FCDA, Engineer Richard Yunana Dauda. Makes his way to give us an explanation of how this road came to be and what it contains.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, ranking members of the National Assembly here present, past and present, Your Excellencies, former governors present, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please kindly permit me to stand on the well-established protocol by the Director of Programs to welcome you all and to present a project overview of Arterial Road N5, that is Obafemi Awolowo Way, from Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3 in the Federal Capital City. Your Excellency, in line with the mandate of the FCT administration on infrastructure development, the FCT administration processed and awarded the contract for the construction of Arterial Road N5 from Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3 to Messrs. Julius Berger PLC in September 2024. The project was flagged off in October last year and work commenced immediately. Your Excellency, Arterial Road N5 is one of the major inter-district roads that traverses several districts in the city. As provided in the master plan, the Arterial Road N5 starts from the Central Business District, just by the Bola Ahmed Tinubu International Conference Center, passes by the NNPC Towers and traverses through Wuse District, just by Wuse Market. That is in phase 1. It continues through Utako and Jabi districts in phase 2, and on to Gwarimpa and Dape districts in phase 3. Future developments will extend the road up to phase 4. Your Excellency, in phases 1 and 2 of the city, the road has been fully developed. The current project, therefore, is the phase 3 segment of the road, starting from Life Camp Junction up to Ring Road 3. The Arterial Road N5 in this segment, just like other arterial roads in the city, is a 6-lane carriageway, dual carriageway, with a parking lane making it 8 lanes. The road is constructed along with other engineering infrastructure, like the underground surface water drainage, box and pipe culverts of various sizes, foul sewer drainage system, water supply pipelines, telecommunication ducts, as well as street lighting and walkways. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the works on the first stage of this project from Lifecamp Junction up to Dape District has been practically completed and ready to be put to use. The completion of this project will open up the area for development, improve circulation and interconnection within the adjoining districts of Phase 3, which is Dape, Gwarimpa 1, Idu, and Umbora districts. It will improve and enhance socio-economic life of the residents in addition to other inherent benefits. Your Excellency, we thank the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Honorable Minister of FCT for the privilege to be part of this project. Thank you, Your Excellencies. God bless you, sirs.
The Executive Secretary of the FCDA has explained that this road has been constructed with other engineering infrastructure to include streetlight and walkways. And I believe that every single road that the FCT administration has given to contractors, they have held them all accountable. And so we congratulate both Julius Berger and the FCT administration for the completion of this portion of the road. Would like to give another round of applause to the ESFCDA for giving us that explanation most required. I'd like to welcome in our midst former governors of Enugu, Abia, and Benue State. We thank you for joining us to celebrate the FCT administration and, of course, by extension, the work that His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been doing through the FCT administration. We again warmly welcome the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, and we welcome our number one person in the House, who is His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented today by a former governor of mine, former senator, His Excellency the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. We welcome you, sir. We thank you for being here. As a broadcaster and a consultant, the importance of teamwork cannot be overemphasized. Governments all over the world work collaboratively and not as silos. Nigeria as a nation is not an exception. And His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu understands the need to drive collaboration, teamwork, and collective responsibility. The private-public sector style of governance has been used worldwide to much success. Therefore, government cannot run governance and also build roads. They have their jurisdiction. They can also delegate, they can deploy, and they can award contracts for the betterment of the citizens of the Nigerian people. So the FCT administration handed this road to a well-known contractor, well-known for their antecedents in Nigeria, Julius Berger Nigeria Limited. Do help me welcome to the podium the Managing Director of Julius Berger Nigeria PLC, Engineer Dr. Pierre Lubash, as he makes his way to deliver his speech.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Distinguished Senator George Akume. Your Excellency, Honourable Minister of FCT, Chief Barrister Newsom-Wike, CON, Excellencies, Honourables, Service Chiefs here present, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to adopt the existing protocols. On behalf of the entire management and staff of Julius Berger Nigeria PLC, it is my sincere honor and my privilege to welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the commissioning of the development of the Arterial Road N5. At Julius Berger, our commitment to excellency is deeply rooted in our history. We have consistently delivered projects that meet and exceed international standards, on time, within scope, and with outstanding quality. The successful delivery of this project in an absolute record time is yet another testament to enduring values that define our company: professionalism, efficiency, quality, and excellence. Thank you. Today is not just a celebration of one project, it is a celebration of leadership. This event stands as a reflection of His Excellency's, Mr. President's, commitment to national development and transformation, if I may state that. Thank you to Mr. President for his vision, his trust, and for entrusting us with this important project over here in Abuja. Mr. President, you can be rest assured Julius Berger is at your service at all times. But record achievements like this current one, over here, the N5, are only made possible through strong partnerships, particularly the unwavering support and collaboration from the FCTA, under the leadership of the Honourable Minister of FCT, Chief Barrister Newsom Wike. We sincerely, from our heart, we thank you, Mr. Project, Your Excellency. And I'd like to reiterate, Mr. Project, the project that you are accelerating over here in the FCDA, they're really outstanding. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the entire Julius Berger family, we express our heartfelt appreciation. We remain committed to supporting your administration's development agenda and to continuing our services to the nation with the highest standards of excellence. Thank you very much, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Engineer Dr. Pierre Loubart, Julius Berger, Managing Director, who has come here today with top-level members of his team. Thankfulness to Mr. President for trusting Julius Berger, and thankfulness to Mr. Project for the development of the FCT. We thank you very much for your intervention. Your Excellencies, let us take one or two quotes on gratitude. According to the great Greek philosopher Cicero, gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. Another storyteller, Aesop, says, gratitude turns what we have into enough. And finally, teacher and faith leader Dr. Miles Monroe says, when you cultivate a heart of gratitude, you invite the presence of God into every area of your life. His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has the whole of Nigeria at the top of his mind. But in the upper chamber of that top of mind happens to be the FCT. It is on record that Mr. President has attended more flag-offs and commissionings in the FCT than in any other part of the country. And as a resident, I am often in awe of the new set of roads that are being opened up in this season of the second year of the President's administration. Thanks to the support that Mr. President continues to give the FCT administration under the leadership of the Honorable Minister of the FCT. Gratitude is our song in the FCT. For your support and presence each time, sir. This time we have His Excellency, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, representing Mr. President. But no one is better placed to deliver a vote of thanks today than the head of service of the FCT, Honorable Grace Adailu. Please give her a hand as she makes her way forward to deliver her vote of thanks.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, heavily and ably represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, CON, the Deputy Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister Nyesom Wike, CON, all the past and the present members of National Assembly here present, all the past governors here too present, all the minded secretaries, permanent secretaries, and area council chairmen here present, the contractor, all the special guests of honor, traditional rulers here present, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to align with the existing protocol. On behalf of our amiable boss and our mentor, Chief Barrister Wike, the Honorable Minister of FCT, and the top management staff of FCT, I stand here to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his unwavering support in the rapid turnaround of Federal Capital Territory and environs. I must confess here that this newly constructed arterial road will no doubt enhance traffic flow, reduces time spent from one point or the other, to improve computer safety and boost economic activities along these axes. It also aligns with our border of transforming Abuja into a smart city, accessible and resilient infrastructure. I must extend our profound gratitude and appreciation to our President, whose unwavering support continues to inspire a new era of development, acceleration in the FCT. Your Excellency, your presence here today is a source of great encouragement and a strong signal of your commitment to infrastructural growth and national progress. To all the stakeholders, the engineers, the contractors, supervisors, and all the community leaders, thank you for your hard work, collaboration, and support given to the Honorable Minister in making this project a reality. Thank you all for being part of this momentous event. I wish you safe travels and may joy, peace, prosperity, and blessing goes with you always. Long live Federal Capital Territory and long live Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much indeed. The head of service of the FCT, Honorable Grace Adailo, delivering her vote of thanks. Your Excellency, the representative of Mr. President, in his speech in Benue State this week, when he visited, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu talked about how he would continue to deliver dividends of democracy irrespective of naysayers. Indeed, as our well-known, very respected musician Ebenezer Obey would say in his very famous song, Kete Kete, no matter how hard you try, you cannot please everyone. And so Mr. President would often say to His Excellency, the Honorable Minister, do not mind naysayers, stay focused, keep doing your work. Every so often, Mr. President would congratulate, commend, and encourage our next speaker. There would always be naysayers. There would always be naysayers, Mr. President would say, but stay focused. This man with many feathers to his heart remains an enigma in his drive to improve the FCT, enabled in chief by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a man who walks and talks the renewed hope agenda of his principal, and one who has only recently been offered PhD honoris causa by the University of Port Harcourt. Help me welcome the Honorable Minister of the FCT, His Excellency Ezenwo Nyesom Wike.
Your Excellency, Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the Secretary of the Government to the Federation, Senator George Akume, Commander of the Order of the Niger. Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, my dear brother, Dr. Benjamin Kalu, Commander of the Federal Republic, the distinguished senators here present, my dear brothers, former governors of Abia, Benue, and Enugu State, the former Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, the House of Reps members that are here, traditional rulers, the Managing Director and Management Team of Julius Berger PLC, the Mandate Secretaries and the Head of Service, Permanent Secretaries that are here, my dear brothers and sisters, let me, on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory, again appreciate Mr. President for again identifying with the Federal Capital Territory by coming to inaugurate this Arterial Road N5. Your Excellency, Mr. President, it interests you to note that this road was awarded by the Federal Executive Council sometimes in September last year, but was flagged off in October last year. The award was in 2 phases. Today we are commissioning the first phase, and I believe by the grace of God, just like the Executive Secretary of the FCDA has said, the phase 2 will be commissioned before the end of the year. That, of course, when you go from there, will take you down the bridge and takes you to the next village. And we believe that by the grace of God, we are discussing with the village so I will be able to pay them compensation and take the road to railroad train to the airport. I never knew there was a place like this before until when they brought the papers for me to present to the BPP and for award by the Federal Council. Even when it was awarded, I didn't know. But with our usual manner of going to know where the projects are, whether what they are doing is in tandem with what we agreed. We had a serious problem here with the communities. Of course, payment of compensation. It got to a point where it would have been, this job would have been stopped, where those who are living here were said to be non-indigenous and therefore they don't deserve compensation. I said it is not under this administration of President Tinubu. Somebody is living here in his house and you want to bring his house down and you say you are not going to pay compensation because it's not an indigent. I said no, that is not what we should allow. And I directed that all of them who have houses here must be paid, and they were paid. And that's how we were able to do this road. It's one thing to award road, it's one thing to complete on time. When we came here for the flag off in October last year, I think the new managing director of NDDC, of the Julius Berger, that was the time he resumed, and it was with his predecessor. So I said, MD, Julius Berger. I knew him when I was governor of Rivers State. So when I went to negotiate for the ring road, he was in charge of Julius Berger in West Biden. So I led my team to negotiate for the ring road you are seeing today in Rivers State. He was the one there, and we sat for we went there more than 2-3 times. Unknown to me, they are going to bring him here as the managing director of Julius Berger Nigeria. So when he came, I said, MD, I know the time period given, about 1 year or 3 months, but I want you to see how this will be part of the 2nd year anniversary of Mr. President. Of course, you know Julius Berger. The money must be on ground. But they told me that they know that this administration has given contractors confidence that they will always pay. And they assured me in the second year anniversary of Mr. President that this will be part of the projects that Mr. President will inaugurate. I want to sincerely thank them for keeping to their words and assure them that we'll do everything possible to see that this administration takes this road to the ring road and then link into the airport. I say clearly, those who said they don't like good things, it's unfortunate. Anybody who lives in Abuja, anybody who has been coming to Abuja and try to pass this road, it doesn't matter who is in charge. If you appreciate good thing, it doesn't matter who is in charge of it. Good thing is a good thing. What Mr. President has done, look at the landscaping of this area. When we came here yesterday, one of our people told me, if I knew this place like this, I would have come to buy land. I won't mention his name, but he said so. He's a senator, but I will not mention his name. By the time you drive down and see the beauty of the area, you know that President Tinubu has done well for the Federal Capital Territory. And this is what it requires to support a president who means well for his country. Of course, there are challenges. We cannot run away from it. There are challenges. And I can assure everybody here, particularly the Abuja residents, that the kind of development you will see under President Ahmed Tinubu's administration, at the end of the day, you will attest that indeed there are people who mean well for this country. Let me thank the National Assembly. The Deputy Speaker, let me thank the National Assembly through you. The support has been so humongous. I don't know what to say about it. You have supported us that each time I knock at the doors of National Assembly, it's opened. And people will begin to wonder what is going on. That already has created a kind of problems for me. But don't relent. Continue to support us. For us, we don't care. We're here to make the residents of Abuja to be happy. We're here to make those who pass our budget to really know. And luckily for me, in all the projects we commission, the executive is involved, the legislature is involved. So by the time the president sends our budget to you, and you will say, look, we have been there, we have seen it is correct that anything we pass in the budget, they always execute. And want to sincerely thank the National Assembly through you, thank Mr. President, the President of Senate and his team, and the Speaker and his team, which includes you. Let me thank all other people, particularly the residents here, who initially was a problem, but have to understand that, you see, development, being a city, has its own challenges. When people say, we want to come from the city, we want to come from the capital, there are problems associated with it. You lose certain things, and that is losing where even your traditional homes are. I thank you for the support that at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, the compensation we paid, whatever it is, cannot be enough to pay, to compensate you for losing your traditional homes. So I want to sincerely thank you for that. Let me also thank our team. You've been working, led by the Chief of Staff, you've been working from day one to now. It's not been easy. I want to thank you. But Mr. President, let me just say this. I don't see any politician that's so lucky like me that each time we are doing something in Abuja, all my friends, from my state, from your state, from Abia State, to Enugu State, to Sokoto State, to Cross River State. Name them, they all come. Let me, with your kind permission, thank the people of River State and other Nigerians. Those of you who are here, take a stand and take a bow. Can you stand and take a bow before Mr. President? Mr. President, these guys are worthy of commendation. They've done very well. And I say God Almighty will bless them and continue to strengthen them. It is not easy. Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, anytime you see them, thank you. You see, a man is strong, a man is strong. It's because of the people surrounding him. If I come out alone, nobody, you look at me and say, forget it, there's no hope. But I don't think anybody will look at me and say there's no hope in River State. I don't see that person. And that's the truth of the matter. So, Mr. President, I want to appeal to you as you come to commission this project. It's an appeal to you that we cannot survive this without people paying their taxes. We cannot survive it. I said it yesterday, our insisting is not to embarrass anybody. It's to make sure that more development. If we don't get the taxes, we will not be able to invite you to come here and inaugurate projects. I'm sure that everybody is happy that Mr. President is opening up the entire Abuja. But he won't do it with his blood. It is by us doing our own, by making sure we obey the laws, by making sure we carry out our own obligation of paying the little tax that is supposed to be. On this note, Mr. President, I invite you to talk to the Abuja residents and then inaugurate this Arterial Road N5 to the glory of God. Thank you and God bless you.
Please be seated. Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Honorable Benjamin Carlos CFR. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Nyesom Wike CON, members of the National Assembly, former governors of Benue, Enugu, and Abia states, former distinguished and honorable members of the National Assembly here present, the head of civil service of the FCT, the executive secretary FCDA, the contractor Julius Bergam, traditional rulers, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I stand in for Mr. President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who is unavoidably absent here today. You recall he's been commissioning most of the projects in the FCT. But today he's hosting his colleagues within the West African sub-region. Permit me, therefore, to read his statement. It is a thing of great joy for me to commission the Arterial Road N5 from Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3 in the heart of the federal capital city. The Arterial Road N5 represents what we can achieve when vision meets action. It reflects on our commitment to deliver a modern infrastructure that improves the daily lives of our people. This road, named after a man of vision, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, now carries the legacy of forward-thinking leadership into the future of our capital city. I sincerely commend the FCT Minister, Barrister Ezenwo Nyosum Wike CON, the entire FCT administration, and the residents and stakeholders who have been integral to this project. Your support and cooperation have ensured seamless connectivity of vehicular and pedestrian traffic. I also congratulate the FCT administration for keying into our vision of developing the nation's capital to a level comparable to that of the world's top capital cities. Thank you, Mr. Wike, and all the residents and stakeholders who have made this project a reality. Thank you, Julius Berger, for a job well done. With the commissioning of this road, traffic circulation around the abutting districts of Dape, Gwarimpa 1, Kado, Kasana, Idu, and Bora will greatly ease, while further decongesting traffic gridlock around the Life Camp Junction and adjoining neighborhood. To Abuja residents and indeed all Nigerians, this is your road. On it, use it wisely, protect it, and celebrate it. It is therefore now my honor to commission the Arterial Road M5 to the glory of God as symbol of our collective progress and commitment to a better future. God bless the FCT, God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
His Excellency proceeds to commission this road, represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria so commissions this road.
The Arterial Road N5 or Bafemi Awolowo Way from Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3 has been officially commissioned by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria on Friday, that is today, 20th of June 2025. Thank you.
National.
You're watching Arise, the world's standout news channel. Arise News, awards, and beyond.